All right, I haven't done a keto video in a while, and I'm really excited about this one actually because I think this might ultimately be one of the best keto supplements, products, drinks on the market right now. I think this is going to be so valuable for so many people, and I'm really excited to share this with you guys. And that is this guy right here, which is Keone or KE1. This is by Ketone Aid. My buddy Frank Yosa, the founder of Ketone Aid, sent this over this way. And if you're familiar with my channel, I did a video before talking about ketone esters, and I actually got to try a sample of ketone esters. And there's a story that goes way back that Dave Asprey actually spent $25,000 to get some ketone ester. Now, if you're not familiar with ketone esters or ketone salts, maybe you're just familiar with keto in the term of ketones, a lot of supplements out there, let's say you're looking for a keto powder or something like that, keto salts. Keto salts, the reason they combine a ketone with a salt is the ketones are too acidic, and if you put directly ketones into your body, it's too acidic, it would burn a hole through your gut, right? So you can either bind a ketone to a salt or an ester. Now, salts work very well, but unfortunately they raise your salt load, and there's a debate on whether ketone salts or ketone esters are more powerful, more efficient. And studies show that ketone esters are actually much more potent, much more effective at raising your blood ketone levels. So what Ketone Aid is, they created a ketone ester product that originally when I tried it, one, it didn't taste that great. Two, it worked very effectively, but the problem was it was just a little too expensive, and a lot of people were having a hard time with that. If it's too expensive and it doesn't taste great, it's going to be hard to sell. But just recently, they came out with their own type of version, almost like an energy shot here, this KE1, which combines ketone esters with a ketone salt. So you get less of the ketone ester, it mixes with a little bit of the salt, and it looks like they actually put some monk fruit in there, so it tastes good. This is a peachy flavor. What else do they got in here? Ketone ester, beta hydroxybutyrate, ketone mix, ketone salt, malic acid, citric acid, and I'm sure a lot of these are for flavors, potassium, magnesium, calcium, and potassium sorbate for some freshness in there. And so the directions say on an empty stomach, take one bottle, sensitive people take half. So I'll take half on this. I don't have a sensitive stomach, but I just want to try it out. The real thing that I'm curious with is how this tastes, because if you remember from that ketone ester video, it didn't taste that great, but it worked extremely well. Now for this video, I'm not going to do the blood testing and all that. We know ketone esters work, so I'm not too concerned about that. But what I want to see is, does this work and how does it taste? But also, I'm going to give you a couple ideas of how to use this, because if you can get ketones in the purest form in a ketone ester, that is going to be so valuable for anybody who's on the keto journey. And I'm going to share with you why this is going to be so valuable in just a second. So let's try this out. I'm going to pop the top here. There's a little peel sticker. Oh yeah. Okay, we'll put that right there. Smells peachy. It smells exactly like, what are those things? 5-hour energies. But here's the cool thing about this. Before I do this, I know I'm leaving you on a cliffhanger. The cool thing about this is there's zero sugar in this. It's sweetened with monk fruit, not sugar. And also there's no caffeine. So it's not going to be something that you have to worry about overdosing on or overdoing your caffeine levels if you're sensitive to caffeine. So this is a great energy supplement for somebody who's on keto because there's no caffeine, zero sugar, which is great. So it's not going to break you out of ketosis. That's actually not bad. At first taste, you can taste the ketone ester in there. What I remember from when I tried the ketone ester the first time, it has this bite. You can tell there's ketones in there, that ketone ester. But as soon as it kind of hits your tongue, then the sweetness of the monk fruit kind of dyes that out, dilutes that tartness, that bitterness that you get from the ketone ester. And the aftertaste is actually really good, actually. Nice job, Frank. Yeah, I mean, for something like this, you're not going for, I'm going to be sipping on this all day long. I mean, the reason it's like this is so you can shoot it, really. But this is actually not bad at all. Not bad. It has 5 grams of beta hydroxybutyrate, which is great. Yeah, this actually tastes really, really good. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with that. Man, I was not expecting it to taste as good as it did. That's really good. So the big question is, how would you use something like this? So for me today, it's about 11:30 right now. I'm planning on fasting till 1. I was just starting to get hungry as I'm about to record this video, and actually now I'm thinking about it, I'm not hungry anymore. So that's one of the first ways that I'd use this. If you are somebody who's on keto or you're doing intermittent fasting especially, and you want to use something like this to extend your fast, it really doesn't take much. I think Frank was saying you could take about a third to about half of this if you want to kind of do a little bit of a meal replacement type deal, if you want to extend your fasting window a little bit longer. This is a great way to do it. It's going to boost your level of ketones and help you curb and those cravings that you might be getting, especially if you're intermittent fasting or doing something like that. Also, if you're somebody who's stuck and can't quite get through the keto flu, or you're having a hard time getting into ketosis, this is something I would use every single day just to help your body get into it, get into the rhythm of ketosis a little bit faster within like the first couple weeks especially, just to give you that little extra boost you need to help you push you through the keto flu. I'm so impressed with this product, and I don't usually say that much, but I think this is just genius for what's going out there right now, because there is, the keto salts that you have out there to help push you into ketosis, the exogenous ketones. But again, there's just studies that show that ketone esters are so much more effective, but the problem was they tasted terrible and they were expensive. But now you can get these for about $5 a bottle, I think. So, the price point is going to be similar to what you're going to get with the exogenous ketones. Those can get extremely expensive, but these are going to work way better than the ketone salts will. So that's something I'm just really impressed with this, and it doesn't taste bad at all. This actually tastes really good for considering what it's meant to be used for. Plus, the thing I like about this is I just drank half. I'm already starting to notice the difference. And I know that sounds dumb and doesn't sound like it's true at all. But because I am fasting and I know when my body's, in higher levels of ketosis, I can tell immediately. So I only took half, so I'm going to save the rest for later. So this is something easily for $5. You can actually extend this out to two servings. Really, I know the serving size is 1 per container, but you could easily spread this out if you wanted to. But if you're somebody who's getting started with ketosis and just getting started with your keto journey, maybe I would spread this out to 2 servings in a day. So you'd still use it per day, but then you'd extend it out to 2 different servings. I do 1 in the morning and then 1 in the afternoon, especially if you're intermittent fasting. This is really, really cool. This is actually available now. So if you go to ketoneaid.com, you can actually get these. And again, these will come down to like $5 a bottle, especially if you buy them in bulk. So this is a great opportunity for anybody out there who's going through your keto journey and you want something that's useful, something that's really going to make a difference. I would highly recommend this product over exogenous ketones or anything else like that. Plus, it tastes delicious. I want to have more right now, but I'm like, I should save it because I already feel good. Like I want to have more, but I don't need it. Forget it. So good. So good. Now, if you do want to try this out for yourself, make sure you use the coupon code down below. Now, that is an affiliate link, so I do get a commission from something like that, but that just helps support the channel, so I'd really appreciate it if you would use that. I always want to be clear with something like that. But thank you guys so much for dropping by and checking out this video. If you did enjoy this video, I'd really appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up, just to let other people know this is a good video. And also, if you're new to this channel and you dig videos like this that help you perform better, then make sure you click that red subscribe button over there. That'll get you access to more videos just like this one.